What was it?
Yo, so your girlfriend.
Your girlfriend gets denied bail.
Yeah, so your girlfriend gets denied bail.
Uh-huh.
Do you hold her down or do you leave her?
And she has been my girlfriend for a year.
For a year. She been your girlfriend for a year. She gets caught up on some conspiracy charge that she may or may not have been a part of, but she gets denied bail.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with her. Conspiracy?
Yeah.
Look at that. It was like, oh, this person might have been doing this.
Yeah, like she
Might be able to get off. Yeah, as long as she ain't out here and she ain't killed nobody for no dumb reason or nothing like that, I'm gonna stick with her. Like for a year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with her.
Nah.
I'll stick with her.
Nah. I broke up with girls for less.
For less? What's less? What's less?
Huh?
What's less?
It'd be too disrespectful to voice. But just know.
Being too disrespectful in her voice?
No, it would be too disrespectful.
Oh, to voice. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. But
okay, cool.
They know.
Welcome to episode 5 of Hp&G podcast show, everybody. I'm HP.
I'm G.
And welcome. And this is the New Year version, New Year, New Me version, 2021.
I thought you was going to say the number of the episode. It's episode 5, though.
I already said that. That's the first thing I said.
Oh, keep going.
Welcome to episode 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Come
our
on, man.
2021 version of us. You know, what's your 2021 resolution? New Year. Do you believe in New Year's resolution?
No, I don't. No, not at all.
So you don't have any plans for 2021. You just
Of course I have plans, but okay. I don't. But as far as like New Year's resolutions, is like this is what I'm gonna do different this year. Though
your whole life is
changed. Some people can do that. It works for people. Some people can do that. Like, yo, I'm about to lose this amount of weight this year. Yo, I'm gonna stop eating this.
That's mine. I'm losing weight.
That's your New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna bring it up later on.
All right.
In about 6 months.
And then I'm gonna be like, you're fat shaming. Keep going.
Nah, I don't care. And then I'm gonna be like, see, this is why I don't believe in New Year's resolutions from everybody.
Well, you know, sometimes you take the road less effective. You never know what 2020, because you know we might start off with another lockdown.
No, we're definitely gonna start off with another lockdown.
So it's like I don't know.
Work out in the side.
Working out.
You're not committed. If you can't do that, you're not committed to that. You can work out anywhere.
But what is your resolution supposed to be? Like something you're just guaranteed to do, or something you want to do?
Resolution, I think it's supposed to be something you want to do.
Like, does it have to be in reach? Does it have to be something that's like obtainable, or can it just be like some grandiose? Oh, I want to do this. Like,
why would you make a resolution that's not obtainable?
Because it's, you know, you like reach for the stars and aim for the moon. Oh, no, reach for the... Yeah, that's it, right? And land on the moon. Reach for the stars and land on the moon. So it's like you set them real high. Like, oh, I'm
just
not going
to... So when you fail at it, you will fall somewhere close to it, maybe?
What if I don't lose weight, but I don't gain weight either? Is that a win? I feel like that's a win.
Is that a win?
Hey, it could be worse. It always could have went another way. So I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't have any New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna just keep doing me, keep doing what I've been doing.
Triple OG. I would just keep doing me.
And I don't know, man. Just keep it up, man. Just keep it up. I'm still be going to the gym. I'm gonna be doing all that.
Yeah.
As far as resolutions, I feel like people lose mind of they get back in their ways so quick.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's too easy to get back in ways.
People gonna be capping.
Yeah, starting something. I think I heard you have to be like 14 days in for things to become a habit. 2 weeks make something a habit or something like that. So if you can stick with something for 2 weeks, then you have a good chance of making that a habit. So for all of you out there who has New Year's resolutions, good luck with it. Yeah. So is that your real New Year's resolution?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, outside of that, you know. Oh, and it's always this one lingering one.
And what is that?
Oh man, it's a too much.
Say it.
Huh?
Say it.
Oh, drinking.
What about it?
It's always to drink less.
I agree with that.
See, yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, you know, I'll put myself on it. I do need to drink less.
I agree.
I think it's good for everybody.
I think so as well. I think so as well. So everybody, we're gonna hold Ryan to that. All right, we're gonna hold him to that. But yeah, what's your New Year's resolution?
Comment.
Like I said.
So, how you feel about premature ejaculation? Do you do it? Are you one of them? Are
Oh
you
my
against
God, I feel
it?
like that question was premature. Damn, can I get out the last one first?
We ain't got time for that, man. Well, how you feel? What you thinking?
What about it?
Like, do you do it? Do you have like a trick that you could possibly give the fellas out there to help them out? Like when you do it, do you feel shamed or do you just be like, haha, bitch, get out?
I mean, depends. It depends. Sometimes you feel ashamed about it because, like, damn, I mean, I want it, but it's like at the same time, it's like, shh, got mine. You know what I mean?
That's terrible.
But it is terrible. That's horrible.
You know,
but
I've heard that.
It's a natural thing. So it
is natural.
So I don't feel, it's like, you don't feel bad about it. You can't feel bad about it. Like, and actually, there's girls out here that's like, yo, that mean my shit good. So, I actually like that.
You got to wait to see how to play it. Like if they gonna play it like that, or like, how do they like? Like if they cool, you be like, yeah, you know, girl, that jump crazy. Or like, if they like that, you be like, nah, you don't even be like this, really. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I feel like it's my penis speaking to me too.
Okay.
Like,
what does it say?
Like, how do you feel about this situation, really, Ryan? You know, like if it lasts in there a long time, then it was like, oh, okay, is it something to prove? Is it good? Do you like her? But if it don't, then it's like I really evaluate the situation. Like, should I even be here? I did turn on too many dark corners to get to this neighborhood. I don't know. Maybe my dick is like, yo, get your balls and pack up and leave. That just be though. All right, we can move on though. I just wanted to see, but you know, if there is any tricks, the only tricks I can help is just bail out. You know, if you ever feel yourself.
Like, you pull out. You pull out, and it's just like, yo,
that demon off, man. You know what I'm saying? Take a shot, do something. Go
get one out beforehand. Hey, that's another trick.
Yo, that's a dark. Yo, that's dark. Like,
what's dark?
Masturbating before you go on a date. Like, you know how they say you're supposed to get one out early? Not that
I've heard
this is one of those type of podcasts, because we definitely talk about way more than just this stuff. But if you can imagine a girl being like, oh, what did you do before you come out here? And
like, you don't tell her. Like, you don't tell her. You don't be like, yo, I just fucking
pop one off.
Yeah,
you don't, what?
Just in case, baby.
I want to be ready for you. Yo, all right, stop being childish, man. On the real world, current events.
Current events. Yeah. What's going on in
Color
the world?
people time.
Color people time?
Is it real?
Yeah, it is. It's a thing. But see, I don't like that though. And yeah, you want it for sure. Today, this nigga's on CP time. But I don't like the term color people's time because I feel like it gives people, especially black people, I can imagine only black people, an excuse to be late. An excuse. Oh, it's like it's become a normal thing now to be late for things. If it's informal.
Yeah, and people expect black people to be late, especially like on like real corporate events. They even like it's crazy. But I see sometimes it's respected. Like they expect it of them, so they don't necessarily say anything or try to punish them for it. But at the same time, just the idea of it,
depending on what it's for and who you
how
late
big
for,
the corporation is. Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm pretty sure if you late to anything serious or any company that's serious about their shit, they gonna look at you a certain way.
Unless you're the important person in the meeting. If you're then it's kind of like they're just waiting for you.
Nah, if you're the important person and you keep people waiting, I would think I'd be like, this dude's a dickhead.
Oh, would, yeah. I mean,
or this lady's a dickhead. I showed up early as hell for this meeting, and they're going to show up 15, 20 minutes late and got me sitting here. This dude's a dickhead. And who does he think he is? Who does she think she is?
And then if you like having like bad Google reviews or something about yourself, and the first thing they say is, oh, well, you know they late. And then they look at you like, oh, he black, and he be like, that's so bad.
Yeah. So I wish we can get rid of that term CP time, but that's just I feel like that's just a culture thing we came up with though.
Yeah.
CP time.
Did we?
Who came up with
if a white person
colored people time? They probably did though. It's called colored people time, dog. It is called.
Last time you called somebody a color.
What? No, hell no. I wish somebody would refer to a white person.
Call you a little colored boy.
What's next? I don't even want to talk about that.
All right. So are you see dating for marriage, right? I saw somewhere somebody posted that, they was like, don't date me because if I date you, I'm dating for marriage. I'm trying to date for something real, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, shit, that's not working for me. So I'm not dating for marriage right now. I'm dating just to see if I could put myself in a position to date you. You see if you're dateable. I can't even jump 10 toes in like that.
I agree.
Do you date for marriage?
Do I date for marriage?
Yeah.
When I dated?
Yeah, when you dated.
No, I didn't. I dated to see if I would want to marry. You know what I mean? Or back in the day, I dated to date. I wasn't thinking about marriage.
Dating to date is
I feel like that's weird to just date for marriage.
That's having fun. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I have been one of them.
Like to date for marriage?
Yeah, like if you're my
girl.
How
recent was that?
Back when I was dating.
In college?
Yeah.
You were dating for marriage?
That's what I was aiming for.
Oh, okay, cool.
In my mind.
I was not. I was not dating for marriage. I wasn't dating for marriage. I feel like that's it. It's a good thing. It's both a good thing and not a bad thing.
The only thing is like, all right, we go together. And if I'm not out there playing with your name, I don't expect you to be out there playing with my name, right? So that means I'm taking you seriously. If I'm taking you seriously, I'm not cheating on you. That means then what else can I do but try to grow with you? So if we're growing, we're dating, we're intimate, we're not seeing other people, then it's like, what else is marriage? Might as well just move you in. But I do live with most girls I date.
Okay, so is there a step after dating? Are you just dating all the way up until you get married? No, at some point, depending on how long you're dating, if you're dating for 3 years, I don't believe people are dating. Yeah, they might go on dates, but I don't think you consider that.
So then it's like, what is dating? Is dating just taking you to the movies? If I meet you for lunch,
see, it's had multiple names. There's courting, there's dating, there's what's the other word?
That's courting, and I don't know too many relationship words. I know breakup words.
But it's like I feel like there has to be another step after dating.
So it's all right,
and that's when people are getting ready for the marriage. Like dating, I think it's weird to just be getting a note to know somebody and preparing for marriage.
I know a girl.
Unless you're like later on in life.
She said that she got flued out by a nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
He ended up flying back with her and moving in. And that's how they started dating.
Okay.
And I was just like, did it really start with the plane ticket? Or did it start with him actually living there? It's like, how do you know when you're dating somebody? Do I have to be like, you're my girlfriend and now we're dating? But then
so
it's like,
he flew her out to somewhere.
A place.
To a place. And then he flew back with her to live with her.
Yes.
Ugh. That's whack.
It's finesse.
Whatever you want to call it, dog.
All right. So I was also wondering, right? I think that a lot of hoeing comes from patience or not being a patient person, right?
Explain that one.
So at first, originally, I was going to ask you, do you feel like you're a patient person?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm asking.
I can be.
You can be?
I can be.
What things is it what's important to you you're not patient about, or is it about just it depends?
What I'm patient about. I feel like at first I'm a patient person. I'm a very patient person, actually. It's when you start pushing that patience or taking my patience for granted to where it's just like
coming late to the pod a lot.
Right. So I start being not so patient.
All right. So boom. A lot of times if you want a good girl, you have to work hard at that. It's crazy to say you have to work to be with somebody, but technically you do have to work to be somebody. Whether it's texting or just trying to keep that open line of communication, you're working for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hoes, you don't have to work as much for. And I've heard, and it is a saying, that girls would be like, hoes are always winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that easy like that. So it's a little bit harder for me. You got to apply that pressure because that's a saying. They want you to apply pressure. Yeah, but
So
is
what
it
are you
like
saying? I'm
that
confused.
men talk to hoes because they're impatient?
Who's impatient? The hoes or the man?
The man. The
No,
man gets tired of hollering at the good girls, right? The ones that's worth all this quality that they hold out and push away from the world because there's so many niggas hollering at them, right?
mm-hmm.
But then it's like boom, they'll get with the side chick. They'll cuff what's easier, what's more obtainable, what's
I
more
don't think that has to do with patience.
you know.
No, it has to do that deals with something totally different than patience.
Well, what else would it be?
Just the ease of access. The at first. So my thing is with men dealing with hoes versus dealing with females that aren't like hoes. The females that aren't like hoes or don't have those tendencies, they have different things that they're out here looking for. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with a hoe on the side of some shit, she's not gonna be worried about what time you coming in. She ain't gonna be worried about different things, the more important things. All shit because she's the hoe on the side. But I bet you if you got in a relationship with her, after a while, those things are gonna start to turn into that. As far as like what time you coming home, uh, those different type of things. So it looks good from the outside looking in, but once you inside, it's like, uh, same old house.
It's the same thing. It's the
Same old
same
house.
thing. That's fair. That's fair. Um, yeah, that answered my question.
But I don't think it has to do with patience. Why, dude? I think it starts off with ease of access, and then it's just something different. Especially if they're on the side, it's just something different that they can also have.
Well, my only reason why I said patience was it was going with the first thing that's available to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know, maybe even if you were bidding on something, the first nice piece of property that you find, right, that you like,
Mm-hmm.
do you just go ahead and buy it, or do you hold out and wait, even though you already found something that you like? Some people they'll hold out and wait to see if they could find something better. Some people will find what they could get and boom, because they don't have the patience to go do the rest of it. So that's why I acquired the patience. But at the same
That's true.
time,
Well, you can have patience, different level of
oh
patience
yeah.
for different things.
Ooh. Or what if you could tell a person in their sex life by how they buy things? Like, are they like quick on the gun, just buyers, or are they like the person that'll stalk it for a long time and do like crazy research on it and read the Google reviews? Like those the ones not putting out, or is it like the Google review girls? Nah, this
What?
never mind. So you saw Soul from Disney. We talk about good things too. Yeah, Soul from Disney was a great movie. It had a lot of great black representation. You know, it's
It
good
was
for the
all
kids.
black representation. Was there a white person in that movie?
The Souls.
The souls weren't white. Oh, the voice that Tina Fey. They did have white voices in there, but like all the characters were black.
Do you feel like it was for kids or not?
No. Well, yes, it was for kids because it was an animation, as in the same way. I don't know what's a animation that Afro Samurai ain't for kids. You know what I mean? It's just it dealt with things that we don't have the answers to
I
yet.
ain't expect Buddy to die off rip.
Yeah.
And then what's crazy is after he died, when people was going into the light, it sounded like a bug zapper. And I felt
I
like,
didn't catch
oh
that.
man,
I watched it twice actually.
yeah, me too.
Because the
Me too.
first
It
time I
really
was
good.
confused. I was like, "What is going on?" But it's like for this. I don't think it's for kids. Well, it's for kids, but it may be a little bit above their head at certain points.
Yeah, I watched it with my daughter. She ain't fuck with it at all. And just imagine, I watched it twice back to back. She was like,
It's deep.
"Nigga,
Like
cut it off."
yeah, it's deeper. It's a cartoon for adults. I feel like
Yeah, that's fair.
it's a cartoon for adults. It's a really good cartoon, but it's for adults. It's just a little deep for kids to understand. I feel like kids will have to be at least, I don't know, 10, maybe older than that, to like really grasp the concept of what they're talking about and everything. But it's a really good cartoon, man.
Yeah,
It's dope.
I
It's an
like it.
adult cartoon. They should do more of
And
those.
just to say, I want to be the first person to say on whatever that Power Ghost 2 is the greatest show.
Is it the great? I
on
haven't watched any. I haven't
Earth
watched the
right
second of it.
It's so crazy.
What episode is it on?
Yo, it's the season finale come out this
How many
coming Friday.
episodes is that?
10 episodes a season.
10 episodes? 10
Yeah.
episodes? I'm gonna have to check it out because I seen everybody was saying it was
Yo,
so amazing.
it's so crazy.
Wait, is it better than original Powers?
It's
Or is it close?
the
Is it
first
close?
one. The Power is the action, right?
Mhm.
Because Ghost was always capping the next drug dealer up. Him and Tommy, they like every season for a little while. That was the thing. Like they find a nigga, kill a nigga. This one is more just like chess, man. My dude, it's a whole lot of
Talking about
psychological.
Tariq?
Yes, and he lying to everybody.
All right, don't tell me, man, because I want to
consistently.
watch it. I want to watch it.
I like
I
it.
wanna watch it.
But yeah, and Woody is killing it. He's a really good bad guy.
I don't even know who Woody is.
You-
But we'll check. I'm gonna definitely check it out. You've been
So
telling
the
me to
dude
watch
that
it, but I
plays
ain't.
Kane, he's from South Carolina.
Kane?
Yeah, when you watch it, you'll
I thought
see it.
Kane was 50
No,
Cent.
that's Kanan.
Oh.
See,
I got you.
see?
All right, cool,
Wait,
cool, cool.
wait.
Which I'll
Yo,
check that out.
Yeah, it's dope though. It's dope. All
I'll
right.
check that out.
So what's next on IT? Go ahead. I want to hear your subjects because you're a subject. So look, just to say, every episode is a constant battle. All right. My topics versus Josh's topics. Y'all don't know.
You funny.
Y'all don't know.
You funny right now.
So I'm bringing it up because he had a.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah, I was just upset that you know what did do good. The banana and the banana pudding.
The banana
and
pudding,
the beards and the
and
fake
the man
beard.
weave. Those are good questions. That's what people want to know about.
Still upset
It's
about
interesting. It has nothing to do with sex,
And now
and
that
people are still
and now
interested
that
in it.
and now that I see it popping up everywhere, I'm like, are they all just watching Josh?
No, I just have good things that I'm
He
talking
ain't
about.
tuned in the streets.
Actually, I don't have any subjects today, and I feel like that's why you did
yeah,
that.
I just want to go on a note.
So it's all you today, my man.
Yo.
All you. I don't know. I don't.
Only goes left.
God, man.
Nah.
I'll be hating Ryan's subjects, man, because all his subjects is about one thing and one
What?
thing only.
Like, I feel like it's a bunch of things. It just
Circled around this one thing.
When you say it like that, it makes the next question seem shallow.
It makes the next question seem like I know what I'm talking about.
You ever been catfished?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Have I been catfished?
And what degree of catfish was it?
Yes. I feel like I've been somebody attempted a catfish on me, but I didn't fall for it. But I feel like in these days, we are all catfished to a certain extent.
I look like I do on camera.
Nobody, huh?
I look how I look on camera.
But people always put filters on their shit, smooths out their face, lighting and shit like this. I feel like these days with social media, everybody catfishes. I was catfished. Like I said, attempted catfish, but I didn't follow through on it. I thought I was gonna follow through on it. Then I was like, let me check a little bit into this, and I didn't fall for it.
For real?
Yeah, I didn't go for it.
I got a catfish.
Oh wait, actually, yes,
wait.
I was cat. This is funny. It was a while ago.
What happened?
I was catfished a long time ago when it was an in-person catfish.
Okay.
Weird, right? Weird. In-person catfish. So at the club, meet this chick and look good in person, right? At the crib, you got that waist trainer shit come off, everything fall out.
Oh shit.
Yes. Stop that shit, man.
I don't.
Man, hey, look.
That's
that's a hard. Yeah, and it's like in-person catfish. You're like,
but
damn,
how
this shit
bad
is
could
good.
it be?
What you mean?
Like how bad was the drop?
Too
Was
much
it like
for me.
straight drop?
Too much for me. Straight drop. Nah, it was just I didn't know it was there. It just came from out of nowhere.
Yo, all right. So one time, see, I got
I know you got plenty catfish
tons of
stories.
catfish stories, and
you
they
be
all
doing too
different. But
much.
here's the one that's
You be
near.
doing
Let
too
me
much.
show you one that's one of my favorite though. So I'm on Tinder, and I hate being on Tinder. It's like it's degrading, really, and I feel like nobody ever likes me, right? So
What is it? Swipe left to like it?
yeah,
Swipe
yeah.
left to like or swipe right to like?
I don't even.
Which way you
It's
gonna
been
like
a
it?
while. It's been a while.
Oh,
It's
okay.
old story.
Alright,
It's old
alright,
story.
alright.
But so me and this girl talking, and I'm on Facebook, and the girl pops up, and I'm like, just trying to continue conversation, and she's like, "Whoa." I'm definitely not on Tinder, but it's the same picture and the same
Oh,
name, same
wow.
picture,
Oh,
same
so you
name.
started a conversation with her because you seen her face
Because
on
I saw her
Facebook.
face on Facebook and I thought everything was cool. I was like, we gonna be vibing. I know you, right? You know what I'm saying? It even got to the point where like I'm talking to her and I'm like hitting the other one like, yo, you crazy. Like I'm talking to her. She like, nah, my real name ain't this, that. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy, right? But it's me in favor though, because I definitely talked to the girl.
The real one?
Yeah.
What did you see the other one?
No, I mean,
You don't know what she look like?
I just stopped. I never got that deep in it. I was like, God save me. God was like, no, bro, that's not the real one. This is the real one. And I was like, oh, say less. But true story though. True story though.
That's wild.
Outside of that, it's always the catfishes like they're way older than what you think they are, or like they showing you like 5 years ago pictures. Or
See, I never dealt a lot. I feel like I never dealt a lot with Tinder and things like. What was the other one?
gambling
Plenty
your
of
life
Fish.
on it.
I never dealt with that shit like that because
You wouldn't date online?
dating online is different.
Dating
I'm not gonna say it's weird or wrong because it's a tool to use to meet new people, but I just never got caught up in it just because it could be anything.
Is dating people that you meet on Facebook and Instagram the same thing as dating
It's like
online?
Tinder. No.
Yeah. You said what? Tinder helps you, at least shows you the people that like
I don't
you.
know. Tinder, you already have that underlying reason of why you're trying to get to. Well,
Facebook and Instagram is
Facebook and it could start from anything though. Like somebody could like a picture of you on a boat or something like that. Somebody could like a picture of not even you on a boat, but some artwork you did. You know what I mean? You can just start a conversation like that on Tinder or whatever, Tinder or Christian Mingle or farmersonly.com.
Every time you say that, I'm offended for them. But yeah.
It's like there's pictures of just you trying to look your sexiest for a person to like you.
So when Quavo said he got his girl by sending the snowflake, mass texting 100 snowflakes.
Is that what you did?
No, I'm just saying hypothetically.
That's what you
if
did.
I did do
That's
it,
what you
the
did.
people who did responded and me talking
that's so
to
whack.
them,
I thought that was
would be
so
like
whack.
And that's like internet dating. And that's me talking to the one.
That's so whack. When I saw he did that, I was like, yo, that's whack as hell.
What works,
dog.
works.
That's
you can't,
whack
you
as
can't
hell.
deny things that work.
That's
I
whack
feel like
as
when people
hell.
show you things and it's like a recipe or a remedy for it.
But that wouldn't work in your situation.
Why wouldn't it?
This nigga has money or is known to have money. He's a public celebrity. This chick that he fucking sent a chill face to. What do you call it? A frozen face to.
Or the girl finds you attractive because you're a kind person and it's kind of messed up that you instantly tie Quavo into money.
Variables are different.
Just like his music.
Variables are different. She already knows of him. So all he has to do is send a frozen chili face to her. Her interest is already piqued because she knows of him already. You, nigga, nobody, relatively speaking, know your ass. Yo. So any regular nigga just sending a frozen face to a bitch, that the chick is going to be like, nigga.
I come to the conclusion that girls, they think I'm cute, but they don't want to date me. And I'm okay with that.
Why don't they want to date you, Ryan?
Lord knows. I don't know.
Oh, you don't know why they wouldn't want to date you?
No clue. So, hey, how you feel about outsourcing?
Outsourcing what?
I feel like most men, they have like this macho man, do it myself. I'm not asking nobody to cut no grass for me type of mentality. And even it goes deeper with some like single moms, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they don't like asking for help because it's like they don't want nobody to know because they're prideful type situation.
Hmm.
Or some of them they outsource great and they get people to do all sorts of stuff for them.
I'm
So it's
like that.
like
I'm like that. If I can do something myself, I'll do it myself.
you'll do it yourself.
I'll do it myself. I don't like asking people to do things
Hmm.
for me.
Why not?
I just don't. I just don't. Because a lot of times, the way I want something done, other
Mm.
people ain't gonna do it that way. So I would rather either learn how to do this thing, and I like learning new things, so I that doesn't bother me. Learning how to do this new thing, or just knowing how to do it and doing it exactly how I want it done,
Hmm.
rather than having to go to this person, tell this person what I want done, and them play a guessing game, or going back and forth between what I want done and how I want it done, depending on what it is. Now, if it's something that I just can't do or I don't have the time to do,
Mm.
I will outsource.
Time is a heavy factor.
But I'm heavy on, like, if things need moving or stuff like that. I always catch my friends always catch me like, yo, just let me know, bro. I'll help you move some stuff. I'll be in there moving everything by myself. Won't even ask. Homies just be sitting down looking
Yeah.
at me, bro, and I'll just be moving shit just because I don't. It's cool. I don't have a problem with doing things. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with doing things, especially if I'm not doing anything at the time. I don't have a problem with going back and forth and moving shit, or doing that kind of
You're a
stuff.
man's
I don't
man.
I don't have a problem with doing that kind of stuff. So I'm not gonna, if I see, especially if they guest at my house or some shit like that, I'm not gonna, get up and help me do this unless it's just like
What? That's
moving this
crazy.
chair or some shit like that,
Yeah, I
as you know.
understand.
But
Yo,
yeah.
I'm like the complete opposite, nigga.
Oh, I know
Like,
you are.
yo, I
You
don't
lazy.
mind. Oh no,
You're
I
lazy.
just feel like I like making the most of the time that I do have. So
Okay.
if I'm definitely, oh man, like grass getting cut. I'll pay. I like being the
You
person
will
to
pay
know the
somebody
person.
to cut the grass?
Oh, I already have. There's a grass
What
cutter
grass?
right now out there that probably think I owe him money, but I don't because he cut it before I asked him to cut it, and then I moved. I can't help that. But look, I'll just tell you, I'll get somebody to do something for me in a heartbeat. And just yeah, if I'm doing anything in the house and you just and they chilling, living life, I'm like, nigga, get up and help me clean up my shit, right? Something like that. Yeah, it don't matter. But yeah, I
That's where
am
we defer.
heavy. Yes, heavy. Because it's like, why not ask for help?
That's
Especially, but
that's that's
also, it's something I'm having to learn to do with family though. It's one thing to ask. I don't know. Well, really, family and with child. Being that I am with child, for the single mamas who listen, it's like I had to learn how to ask my family to help me with watching her. Cause at first I was just it's all me. If I ain't with her, then I don't know who she was. She with her grandmama or something. But like for the most part, it's like I can't be like that. Especially when it comes to working, you
mm,
gotta depend on people. If they have to get her picked up from daycare, you just have to lean on people sometimes. Sometimes you have to outsource and ask for help to get you to do something. But outside of stuff like that, I'll get. I feel like I like delegating. Like, hey, you do this, you do this, you do this,
I
and I'm gonna
think
do
you just
this,
don't like
and
doing
we come
anything.
together. Nah, just think. I've had you help me more than you even know, and it be with little things. Remember that time I had you come cut onions?
Ryan, I realize every time you have me
Oh,
come
you
help you
realize?
for
I thought that
anything.
was like what you
No,
liked
you
about
wasn't
me.
subliminally getting me to help you do shit.
Some friends like helping, you know what I'm saying? So it's
I don't have a problem with helping. If I had a
see,
problem with helping, I wouldn't
see,
have did it. But I
because
have
it
no
seems
problem
so
with
little.
helping.
But it's like, what if I try to cut the onions myself? We would have had to eat so much later.
Would we?
Maybe I don't know. That's how I justify it in my mind. Like when people help me, it gets done faster, so it's better.
Okay, that's cool. That's how you do it. I did have something I did want to talk about though.
Oh,
Now,
what?
this is something I wanted to talk about. I think maybe episode 2, and it was a touch. I put it out there on a Twitter account, but the picture of Wiz Khalifa kissing his son,
Oh, yeah,
kissing his son
in the mouth.
in the mouth
Yeah.
like that.
That well, one, it's a
How do you feel
picture.
about it?
It's a picture.
It
Well,
is a picture.
I kiss my daughter in the mouth. And
Okay.
it is. So
That's
and
your daughter.
when I'm not gonna lie, I'm from the country. I still kiss my moms and I kiss my grandmas.
In the mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Um, I was gonna say I don't think anything's wrong with that. Up
It's
into
true.
a certain age.
It's true. I,
Up into a certain
backwood.
age.
It could be like some backwood mafia. I
I
don't know.
think
It's like I don't know. It's like it's not all the time, but it's like sometimes like if I don't know, say sad or
I
they
don't
going
know if
through
that's a
something. Most
country.
of the time it's on the cheek, but it's like it's sometimes
It's
it's like
cheek
my
for me,
grandma.
man. All the time, cheek.
But
My
and it's
mama,
not like
grandma, cheek.
I'm not gonna kiss my daughter clean through her growing up, but it's like she's 3. I don't know right now. I don't know.
No, you should daughter's a kid.
But yeah, but how old is Wiz Khalifa's son?
8, maybe. Look it up.
I'll look it up. It's
But
like,
I think there should be a cutoff age. There should be a cutoff age to kiss your son or daughter, especially the father with a daughter.
It's so crazy that I could just Google how old is Wiz Khalifa's son, and it'll tell me. Yeah, he's
7 years old.
Yeah,
7 years old.
What kind of privacy do you have in your life? If people could do that about you. That's terrible.
That's one of the prices you pay for fame, man.
But but then it's also the same people that be like, I do what I want to do with my child. So if someone is able to beat their child 3 ways to Sunday, or make them stand in the corner, or I don't know, make them go to boarding school, if you could do all these crazy things.
So you're saying you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you might as well be able to at least kiss the little motherfucker.
That is true. And it is your kid. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. I put the question out there on Twitter, and people had different reviews about it.
Well, I'm sure as soon as they see it, it's like, what?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. The picture is it will excite you just seeing it because it's a weird. You seen the picture?
Yeah, I seen it. We share the same account. We work for the same pod.
It catches you off guard, but I'm a believer that is your child, and you should be able to, show affection to your child in those kind of ways. But I do feel like there is a limit. There is a cutoff age to where you can.
Yeah, especially with. Well, I feel like with boys and girls, yeah.
Yeah, with both boys and girls.
You can't have a teenager and you kissing them in the mouth. I don't
think
that's
that gets a little weird.
Yeah.
Like if you do that around people, especially a father with a daughter, if you do that around people, well, it depends. Like a little pet.
And just to say, like my mom and my grandma, they're really old people. Like my mom had me at an old age, kind of sort of. So it's like, I ain't gonna say her age, but it's
we understand.
I love you, mama, and you too, grandma.
Mama.
Yo. So I was listening to something, right, and the man had told his child that they shouldn't have high highs and they shouldn't have low lows, and
they should just live life in the middle.
In the middle.
No.
You don't agree?
No.
I felt like that. It said
you should at least shoot for high. Why would you ever shoot for low anyway? But you should always shoot for higher.
Not shooting as in aspirations, as in excitement. Like your high highs, like don't be too into yourself type situation.
Moderation,
like, you know what I'm saying? Or don't go be too low, don't be too down on yourself type situation.
Understandable. Yeah. Understandable. I can agree to that.
And I thought that was a big statement only because that's something I'm bothered with. Because it's like sometimes when I'm sad, I like indulging in it because I'm not sad often. So when I am sad, I'm dying. Nigga, like, oh, woe is me. But then a lot of times I get really, really big headed about myself. And I just feel like, I don't know, like I'm walking on the gold that I'm pissing out. But it's like, it's like I always got to humble myself. But remember to be grateful.
Yeah, but I feel like you can still think highly of yourself and not be full of yourself. You can think you the shit and not be full of yourself and still be humble.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel like you can. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have the utmost confidence in yourself. I'm saying you're supposed to. I know it's not easy for everybody.
Yeah,
but you're supposed to have the utmost confidence in yourself, but and still understand that there are other people around. You know what I mean?
I think saying, well, if I was to go against that statement, I think that's kind of like saying too, like if you think highly of yourself, like when something bad goes on, it's going to be like a crash effect just because you was up so high. But I think it's also with how you deal with your expectations or being disappointed or having things not go your way. So like, all right, in psychology, being in the manic stage, it's not just being angry or being crazy. It's also being like really happy. It's being overly excited, like because it's like a crash to it type situation. So it's like, can you be over zealous, over happy person, and then still be able to deal with not having things go the way you plan on it? Like, does it have to be like you fall from one end and go to the other end, or
Or
is
can
it
you
like
just
catch
catch
yourself?
yourself in the middle?
Yeah, yeah.
I think you can. I don't know,
How do you deal
actually.
with disappointment?
Um, hmm. So if I was to do something and I didn't, how do I deal with disappointment? In what way?
Mm.
Disappointment in myself, I guess.
Ooh, now see that's well, yeah.
Disappointment in
That's
other
the
people,
well.
disappointment in
I was
myself.
aiming at first with other people, but then it'll be no awareness with yourself, because that's the only disappointment that really
That
matters.
yeah, that you could
Yeah,
like affect in a way.
yeah,
Um, Dealing with disappointment in myself, I don't know. Go back to the drawing boards. Uh, Reevaluate. Do a little bit of introspection.
yeah.
Um, and either try it again or do better
Try again and do
or
better.
change your ways. You know what I mean? Try again, do better, and change your ways. I feel like those are that's about what all you can do.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it goes forward with the like with people venting. Like, do they vent to like just to get it off, or are they like trying to fix the problem? Right? Are you hearing yourself just to talk, or are you actually trying to come together with somebody and come up with an answer for the problem that you have?
Not while they're venting.
You
While
think?
they're venting, they're just letting it all out.
Do you have to separate the two? Can you?
Yeah, you can't let it out because I imagine people venting. When you're venting, you're talking about why there is a problem. Why? What was the problem? What happened? I don't feel like you can talk about what the problem. You have to know what the problem is in order to solve the problem, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the first stage of solving a problem. Venting is a way to is like the first stage of solving a problem.
Just getting it off.
Getting it off to somebody because obviously I don't who vent do people vent to themselves?
Yeah, I do.
You vent to
Yeah.
yourself? Just talk to yourself?
So that
I
goes
guess
back
that's the thing.
into what I said about I constantly try to humble myself. I say things to myself, and I be like, "Nigga, chill."
Yeah, when you say stuff, a lot of times when you say stuff out loud, it makes more sense. So when you
Yeah.
venting, I guess when you venting to yourself or anybody else, you say what the problem is, you recognize what that problem is, and then I feel like that's when you can start working on fixing the
But you
problem.
gotta get it
But
off
you can't,
first.
yeah, you can't be venting and fixing the problem at the same time. How do you do that?
Like, you can't be thinking, "Damn, that's fucked up," and be thinking, "What do I do next?" At the same time,
Yeah.
you got to kind of pick and choose. That's fair. It's it's just weird though, because a lot of times I feel like people who are venting without trying to find the problems, or like they already know the answer to the problem, they just trying to like talk about it. I just think sometimes they're like, they just want attention.
People who
Or
vent
they're
a
not,
lot.
or yeah, or they're not, either they want attention or they're
No,
not
there's definitely people out there who just
goal oriented people. Like, if you're a goal oriented person, if you hear a problem, you're gonna try to like find the answer, because it's
rather
like,
than venting about it.
yeah, then vent about it. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like you're trying to find like, oh, well, if that's what it is, then that's what it is, and
Well,
I'll fix that.
people are wired differently, man. Some people have to talk about it. Some people don't have to talk about it. Uh, to in order to solve the problem. You know.
Yeah, and they do definitely say some people like they hold it in and they go crazy, and some people I just feel like they just hold it in and they just forget about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, that's definitely a thing. That's definitely a thing. I feel like I'm more of a person that to hold it in rather than vent about it.
Yeah,
Um,
because you never, people use information against you, and you never know. You might feel some type of way about a person one day, and then I don't know, a week later you feel some way differently, and now they looking at you crazy. I remember my mom said that she was like, she didn't never want to hear about any of my girlfriends or my relationship problems because she didn't want to be stuck in a situation where she didn't like them anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and I've done forgave them, and now it's like a unawkward air between them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I try to keep things to myself.
Did you have
Also.
that many relationship problems? To where she had to say, I don't want to hear about this shit no more.
Well, nah, shoot. My mama kicked game to me like that when I was like in middle school. Like that's just how she talked
Oh,
to
just
me.
off the start.
Yeah,
She was
just
just
off the
like,
start.
I don't
Yeah,
want to hear
like
about none of
none of
that
that.
shit. I
Yeah,
feel you.
yeah.
Okay.
She nipped it in the bud when I was early.
Word,
I
word,
don't know if, yeah, I don't know what that was, but she did. She
word.
did.
Mama. Right.
Yo, what's the most girls you had sex with in a day?
God,
I just wanted to
man.
look you in the face and say that. You don't have to answer that question. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yo,
let's leave that one alone. Jeez.
have you found your zone of genius?
My zone of genius.
Yes, like
How do you know when you found your own zone of genius? What is a zone of genius, first of all?
I guess a pocket or something that you do in your life
That you're really good at?
really, really good at. And like, have you found your zone of genius? Have you exploited that in your life?
Have I found my zone of genius?
What
I don't know.
what do you
I have
consider
found
yourself a
a
genius
zone
in?
of genius, huh?
What do you consider yourself a
I
genius
don't
in, or
consider
in
myself a
anything?
genius at anything.
I'm surprised at that coming from you.
Why?
Cause I don't know. I expect you to at least have one or two things that you felt like you mastered
No, I
in
don't. I
life.
haven't mastered anything.
That's fair.
I haven't mastered
What is
anything.
being a
Because
master?
I'm
We're
continuously
still learning.
learning
We still being
things
great.
about literally everything in my life. I'm learning something new about everything in my life. I haven't mastered anything. Um, I consider myself good at certain things that I'm still learning at and doing things with.
I wonder
But
if the things that you're good in is like the blossoming of something that you're great in, because it's like
no,
if
that's very well possible.
that is
You just
possible.
have to anything you're good at, you can be great at. You just got to put the time in. If you don't put the time in, you ain't gonna be great at it. But if you're good at it, what's stopping you from being great? If you're already good at it,
Yeah, and
so
then it's like with the day and age that we in, it's like even with us feeling, I feel like we have to articulate somewhat well, or think that we could at least draw up attention to speak on I guess a production. So it's like this is could be our zone of genius is us speaking and talking or being interactive with the world. Or like some people they cook food, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're great at. So it's like they exploit that. It's like since I'm good at cooking food, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Like if I feel like if you're a speaker and that's the thing that you do, you should try to find ways to
see,
yeah, get money off of that.
that's weird because I would never say speaking is a great thing. I can speak well, but I'm not a great speaker.
What
As far as like, I hate speaking in front of people. Uh,
I like that one though.
Conversation wise is weird with me. It's hard for me to hold conversations with people just because on certain things. But like new people, it's hard for me to hold conversations about certain things because I don't know what they're like, and like I'm into a lot of obscure shit like that. A lot of other people aren't that are in my circle and shit aren't necessarily into, or that I would run to. That's people that comes around my circle. It's like to speak to them about shit. I'm into a lot of different shit. So it's like just I don't know what to talk to people about. And like I told you last podcast, I grew up a introverted person. So just regular communicating with people was already a struggle, like to start off with. So I'm not that good at that conversation. I'm the type to sit there and listen and see what you talking about or see what type of shit you on before I'll start a conversation up.
That's
If
crazy.
I'm just now getting to know you.
Well, I know you for so long, and you must be like comfortable because I do feel like people listen when you speak.
Yeah, we've been
But
through a lot
like
together.
people always like I used to go to the beach with my friends and they would make me like talk to the groups of girls because they know I didn't mind it. Like I never mind speaking. I never mind just saying something ignorant just to just to get something popping or something like
Get a
just to
reaction.
get a reaction from the room. So now everybody don't mind saying whatever they feel because they like shit. It ain't as bad as what Ryan said. So now I can voice my opinion. Oh man, I remember being in college and I said something like eating a girl out with a period on or something, man. Like they went crazy. It wasn't even that then. It was probably just sleeping with a girl with a period
You
on
know
her,
what?
and people thought that was
I
sick.
specifically remember when you said that.
And it was crazy because it was like a sex.
It was such a shocking
We
thing.
was in a room full of people, and it was like we teaching them about sex. So first we tell them about condoms and some
Wait, was
myths
it?
and
This wasn't
legends.
at an event,
Yeah,
was
it was
it?
definitely an event. That's why it was so many people, and it's like I could feel the room like lean to the left. But I ain't never mind because I remember an old head told me once that people don't have fun anymore. Everybody's trying to impress somebody. So like guys don't cut jokes like they used to. They don't,
Was that a
give
joke?
vibe. Yeah, it was a joke. Well, was
That
it
was
a
a
joke?
joke.
No, I mean, it all
That's
depends on
nasty,
what's your
nigga.
premise of a
That's
joke.
nasty.
Look, man, let's not even get on that.
I saw something about a joke. Joke edges between like being too much and being just enough for it
Having
to be
sex
funny.
with a girl when her period's on is not too much. Now, I feel like even the people who were there in that room, me saying it then and me saying it now that I'm in my 30s, I feel like a lot of them feel differently about it.
I feel like I feel like that's not too much for you.
What? Like, there are definitely people having sex. I mean, sex it's natural. Girls are in heat when their periods on.
It's disgusting. All right, what's up? Let's move on.
Yo,
Let's
what
move on.
was he talking
I don't
about?
know.
It's
Finding
like-
your genius. I was talking about talking and speaking. I couldn't talk
but I
well
do feel
in
like, all right,
front of
yeah.
people.
So if you're a good speaker, I do definitely feel like you should go into sales or something where
No,
you can
hell
talk and
no.
get paid.
Fuck no. I would never want to go into sales. I don't care about meeting another company's quota enough for the sales. Like I was always worse at the sales. Like
Your quota is their quota.
huh?
Your quota is their quota.
What
Or
do you
their
mean?
quota is your quota. Because the more you sell, the
I
more you
guess
get
if I
paid.
was in a position where I had to sell to make money, I could do that. But I've never put myself in
Have
one
you
of
ever
those
worked a
positions.
commission-based job before?
The only slight commission-based job I worked at was Best Buy, and if we sold enough of something, we would get a commission, but we got paid our regular pay either way. But so the commission was just a bonus thing. So I didn't care. If somebody didn't want to buy something, I'm not going to sit here and force them to buy something or try to talk them into buying something. Like you were a car salesman.
Selling
So I
cars is
know-
like sell or die. I sold a Kirby
It
vacuum
was like selling
before.
a what?
Oh, selling cars is like selling or die. Like if you don't
selling
sell,
or
you
die.
eat.
Yeah, you don't eat. Yeah, so
straight up.
that's
So
different.
it's like you sell everything.
But to do that, man, you got to be a different type of dude.
Friendly, caring, holding hand type of person. That's what I call.
I was thinking of another word.
Loving.
Other word. L word.
Know. What?
Liar. Nigga.
Lies,
What?
no.
Car salesmen are the worst.
What?
Shout out to my car salesman homeboys. Y'all are all cool, man.
All
With me,
great.
but I know what's up. Dog. I know y'all niggas.
Well, it's different. Well, let's just take the car business out of this because I don't.
Mhm,
I love the car business. It's done a lot for me.
Mhm.
But it's hard to be in a position where you're talking to somebody where you get paid directly by charging them more,
Mhm.
right? So it's going to make you lean into the heavier, like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's like you ask me, can I lower the price? I'm gonna say no. Can I? Yes, you always can. But of course, I'm trying to eat too. You know what I'm saying? You can make $1,000 off a car, or you can make 150. It's I don't know, but yeah, out of the sales thing. But I do.
What do
Find your
you think your
genius.
stroke of genius is? You're finding your genius. Whatever.
I would pray that it's either writing or like being a person who says stuff on the internet. It's one of the two. Giving advice heavy.
That's your stroke of
Well,
genius?
nah,
a person
man.
that says stuff on the internet?
Let me tell you.
Come on, man. Let's be a little deeper than
If
that.
I'm be deeper, I feel like I grasp situations very well.
Okay.
So like someone could tell me something that happened or something that they did, and I'm really good at like just hollowing out all the bullshit and getting to the root of it. That's why I'm in psychology. Like a lot of times I'm the type of friend that people always tell too much information, and I never really want to know. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I heard I give good advice. Now, do I follow good advice? Nah, because I got very, very low discipline level. I'm trying to get that up. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's like when you know better, you do better. That's what they say, but I don't know. But like,
So you're the guy that gives good advice but doesn't take advice.
I don't. Yeah. Well, no, I take it, and I know that.
And
Like,
don't
I
do
know to
nothing
do
with
better.
it.
Don't do nothing with it sometimes. Don't do anything with it. But I try though. I try sometimes. But yeah, I feel like I decipher well. Yeah. If I had it, like, yeah, I could. Like, I'm really, really good at
I
deciphering.
feel like you're a good
information.
talker.
Yeah.
You're a good talker. You
Yeah.
could, like you said, you can start a conversation with anybody.
That's just being selfless.
What?
I feel like people are too
Oh,
selfish.
like we said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
like like take it like sending good morning every morning to a girl, right?
I've been seeing things about that on the internet.
That's a lot cause it's kings saying that they're not having it no more. We're not.
They said they're not having it no more?
Yes, because
Well,
it's supposed to be.
females said they're not having that no more.
No, men. We're saying it's equal appreciation. Women should text good morning just as much as men should.
I saw females are saying, well,
Or
I
it
don't
should
know
be a
how
balance.
many.
Let's say it should
I
be
don't
a
know
balance.
how many
should be
are
a
saying
balance
this.
in the good mornings.
But it should. You're right. But they were saying they don't like that shit anymore because it's just boring.
It's
Like
right.
every morning I wake up, there's a good morning text from you. Like,
You
bitch,
dead
what?
on that
Like,
shit.
I'm just being nice. Like,
Yo.
what's? I
So
don't
now
know.
I'm trying
Social
to make
media is ruining
jokes.
us again.
No, nigga, you still send the good morning. It's just now
Just
you
add
got
with it.
You got the finesse it here. Good morning with a meme. Nah. I'm not that bad. But I feel like you can. It's
Good
like how do
morning
you
with a
let
meme.
somebody know I'm thinking about you, right? So I wanted because if you was in the bed with me, the first thing I say is good morning.
Right, that's what I'm
So
saying.
it's like it's not an awkward thing to say to somebody, but if they don't respond and because they think it's boring, then it's like, well, what else is there? You just shut the fuck up.
That's what you do.
Talk when talking
just,
to.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yo.
You know what? Yeah. I'm glad I'm not dating in this age.
Oh,
I know it's
man.
hard.
Yo,
I know it's
how
hard.
hard it is that every
know it's
pie kind
hard.
of slowly turns into like dating in this age. Because I'm telling you, you can't
Well, these
sing
girls
good
out
mornings
here,
no more. It's
you can't do what?
sing
Oh,
good
good morning.
mornings. Everything is yeah.
These girls out here are wild, dog, and the mindsets is fucked up, and the dudes out here mindsets is fucked up too at the same time.
Yeah,
Everybody head is just fucked up, man.
That's why it goes back
But
into
just
why you
imagine,
dating.
and we just got social media. Relatively speaking,
That's
we
why they was
just
happy in
got
the
social
60s.
media.
It was
Bruh,
happy as hell.
Imagine 10 years from now. Because all this shit moves exponentially. Imagine 10 years from now what people are going to be like. 20 years. Let's say 20. Let's say 20
years dating. Me single in my 50s? I don't know. Am I dating 30-year-olds?
You date, I mean, yeah, if she say yeah.
Oh, shoot. I probably would date 30-year-olds in my 50s. I don't know. That's dark, man. I don't know what it would be like. You got to kind of like stay
Wow.
hip, stay in tune.
You have to stay in tune.
The music changes.
You got to listen.
Everything.
Oh, I know you're going to. I want to go there. Yeah, it's you got to stay into everything.
It's like you want to be smart. And it goes back into how do you date? Are you dating just to date? Are you dating for marriage and love and all that crazy shit? Because it's like if you're dating just to date, then it's going to be hard to break through to this person that's dating you because they see all these things and you like, chill. I'm just trying to like enjoy your company. I'm trying to see your vibe. And they like, nah, I'm trying to get you to come through. I'm trying to get you to meet the kids. Like, dating is crazy. It's crazy. Like now that's why I talk to I got into the clubhouse thing. I'm definitely on there sometimes, just listening, right? And I be in like the all girl rooms, listening to like single moms and how they deal with things. And it's crazy the trials and tribulations that they go through that I feel like I go through. And it's like, but I'm going through it from a male perspective with dating. Like, you dating.
What's something they go through?
So it's like dating below what you feel like is a standard, just to have somebody there who will do things for you. Yo, chill. I'm telling you.
No, I wasn't laughing
because we're talking about things they're going to do with dating.
I'm laughing
moms.
because that's crazy.
And
it's like they're just taking what they can get.
Yeah. Or it's like, what do I do with the time? Because they was like, what if your significant other not helping you with the child? How do you grow and build with somebody that you're always got your child around?
Did you see that with slight change of subject with Playboi Cardi and Azalea. Not
Yes,
Azalea. What's
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy Azalea?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
He didn't fuck with her for Christmas, and that's fucked up on
And
the
also, he wasn't at the childbirth because he was playing PlayStation with Uzi Vert.
I did not. That's fucked up. Yo, these dads are these
that's
dads
what I'm saying.
awful,
These dudes
bro.
these days is on some
Dudes
other
are
shit
awful,
too, man. Like,
yo,
that's wild.
Yeah,
you missed your childbirth because you was playing PlayStation, bro.
Yeah, I cut the cord for mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's good. That's what's up.
I was in there. It was scary.
That's what's up. I bet it was. I bet it was. I can imagine. I can't imagine.
But
actually,
like, I don't know. I think people they don't.
I watched my childbirth.
You watched yours?
I watched me being born.
Oh no, that's crazy.
It was like what's the movie? What's the one that just it was like Tenet mixed with what's the one? Inception or some shit. It was like everything was going in reverse. I was like, oh God, that's me. I don't remember that, but damn, it's wild. It was wild.
Yo, this is another slightly changed, but I definitely questioned my daughter. Like, as soon as she got able to talk, I was like, yo, do you remember being in your mom's stomach? Like, what was that?
You
like?
asked her about that?
Yeah, like, this is like you remember, like, does anybody say anything?
Thing?
Nah, this is like trying to find out the mystery of the world.
And
like,
what came
first? At first she was like, yeah, I remember it was dark. And I was like,
she said it was dark?
She was like, it was dark. And I was
her
like,
eyes was closed.
I looked at her. I was like, nigga, you lying. Already.
She said
too
it was
much.
dark.
You've been around
now,
daddy
see,
too
you
much.
writing her off. What if she knows the secret and you just writing it off? It was dark. You should have asked her, did she hear anything?
Ooh.
You should have went deeper. You should have went deeper. You already read her.
What if I'm
off,
not
man.
ready? I'm not ready.
Not ready
I don't want to know.
That's crazy that we don't remember that though. Like, remembering being born. That would be such an influential thing to remember. Like, it would be like this close.
I hate
so close to knowing like everything.
I hate when really smart girls they try to like say some shit and you'd be like, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. This girl, she said that they were about to do away with men. Right, men. She was like, in the next couple of thousand years, men will be obsolete and women will just be like popping off babies or something.
Okay, okay, cool. I'm not even gonna entertain that.
I was like, cause the sperm, right?
Yeah.
She was like, there's sperm in your bone marrow.
Okay.
And they was gonna use the sperm from that. Babies.
And where were all these men go? Where were these boys go that are born? Did she get that far? Who is this bitch? Let's call her out. Call her out right now.
Remember.
Call her out.
No,
how long ago was this?
Yo, you know I spoke a lot, but I'm telling you. That shit had me like, nigga, what?
Call that dumb shit out. Who said that?
Yo,
who said
so click left if you feel like men will be obsolete in 5,000 years.
Wait, click left. What are you talking
about? If we did like a poll.
Oh.
See, you're supposed to just be with it. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to pick up. See, don't worry, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Wait, click left if you think that's stupid. That's stupid. Why are you telling them to feed into that?
Because it's like men versus women, or do you think that
men will never be obsolete?
But I was like, women, why not?
Neither one of us would be obsolete.
All they are is a vessel. So what if we could replicate the vessel?
Who's gonna change the tires? Who's gonna open the jars? That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a bad joke. Bad joke.
Again, that's his views. I don't believe or condone any of that.
That was a joke, you guys.
That is.
I do feel like females need to know how to change tires, though. Like, y'all can't be dependent on men for every damn thing. Like, I feel like I'm a total believer in women should be totally independent. INDEPEND.
Word. So the next topic, Michael Kors has a brand.
You don't want to follow that up?
No. I feel like that's
you don't feel like women should be independent? You
No,
don't want Aubrey to know how to do everything so she doesn't have to rely upon a man?
Well, of course, though. But it's like, what is that to say?
What do you mean?
Like, you wouldn't have to say, I feel like a man should be independent.
No, because there's
like
people still out here with an old mindset who are saying, you need to go out there and find you a good man so you don't have to, I don't know, work and do shit.
Nigga, I say that to all the young niggas I talk to. All the
females?
No, all the young men.
I'm talking
I be
about
like, y'all go out there and find y'all a good woman. She take care of you, nigga, fly you around the world, nigga, you be straight. So what? So what? That's how I big up my kings.
Man, that is the mentality of a moocher, everybody.
I remember a
Moocher mentality.
A teacher called me that in high school when I was in the 9th grade, and I thought it was a racial slur. But it was bad because a girl was doing my schoolwork, and she like saw me. She peeped it, and she was like, "Hey, don't be doing Ryan work." But the girl like kept doing this shit, and she was like, "Ryan, you ain't nothing but a mooch." And I'm like, I'm telling my mama, I'm gonna get you fired. You don't know me. It's like already. I was
wow.
like, oh. That's sidebar.
Wow.
Sidebar. Never happened.
She called it out a long time ago too.
9th grade.
Moocher mentality, man. That needs to be a subject we'll talk
mentality?
about another day. No, what's up with Michael Kors?
Oh yeah, well people have been saying it's trash as a brand in general.
I think it is. I don't think it's trash as a brand. Really, I don't think any brand is trash. A brand is only what we make of it.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? So it's like that. I feel like people have overdone it. Like Ralph Lauren, people have overdone it. People have overdone it, bro. Like at one point it was cool, but then when everybody's on it, and you could find it in Ross and TJ Maxx and shit. I'm not saying it's cool, bro. I'm just saying it's all good. But like it's overdone.
Yeah.
And people run shit into the ground. Just like in a few years, like Dior and shit. I bet you we'll find Dior and well maybe not Dior. That's a little bit.
If you're gonna buy your girl a purse, what kind of purse are you gonna buy?
What if I bought my girl a purse?
Yeah, what kind of purse would you get her?
I bought her a Dooney and Burke. You know what that is?
Nah, that's next level.
Exactly.
Ooh. Ooh. Yo.
People know what Dooney and Burke is. It's just I don't like getting I told you this last podcast. I don't like doing shit that everybody else is on because it looks like you're everybody else.
Well, no, everybody buy bags though.
Yeah, everybody buy bags, but I'm not gonna go out here and buy a Dior bag, or what's the other big brand that everybody's on?
Everybody talking about getting we're not on that level because
what's the other brand?
It's a
Louis Vuitton.
Well, yeah, well that was what they were saying. Just a sidebar, they were saying Michael Kors owns Versace, so it's like, is it really bad? No,
but see, that's the thing. It's not that the brand is bad. We make the brand what it is.
Everybody talking about Birkin bag.
Birkin.
Yeah, 20,000.
Yeah. There you go. Everybody, we make the brand what it is. We just run those brands. Our community, we run the brands into the ground, dog. You'll see. This is one thing I really hate. One thing I really hate when you have a popping brand. Let's say a Birkin, Dior, and you see niggas just like at the club back when we used to go to clubs and things like that. It wasn't that long ago, but when people used to go to the clubs and stuff, and you'll see Dior hat, Dior shirt that says Dior 100 million times on it. Pants say Dior 100 million times on it.
That shit hard.
Yeah, I hate that, man. That is just running it into the ground.
But you're right.
It's like, but I'm more of a reserved person. I like subtle shit. Like I like subtle brands.
Yeah, when I like Polo not on the Ralph Lauren.
Like right, Ooh. I like subtle shit. I be noticeable but not noticeable. You know what I mean? That's dope.
I'm a brand whore, so I don't. But it's crazy because it reminded me of a conversation. I got my mama and my girl the same purse. My girl was upset.
Was mad.
Oh my goodness! Like she just like, and it was nice. I was like, this shit hard. It was definitely Michael Kors too. I was like, shit, I get 2 of these. I got her.
You know why she was mad?
Nah, no clue.
You don't know why
she was being
mad?
selfish. When I told my mama said she ain't the only girl in the world with that purse. So she feel that way.
You don't know why she was mad?
Yeah. She said it was inconsiderate.
Right. It's matter of fact, we had this conversation before.
That's what they say, man.
It is because she wanted to feel one of a kind. Like to buy the same thing for somebody. It doesn't take a lot of thought. You put no thought into that gift.
I just disagree because you can't measure the thought it put into it. I could have put crazy thought into it, found yours, and been like, damn, if you enjoyed this.
All right, so somebody missed out on the thought process.
Mama.
Somebody didn't get some thought put into their gift.
Yeah, somebody.
And your girl was unsure if it was her or not.
Yeah, she should always know that she's number one. And I think it was like Mother's Day. It was for my
But you
baby
put the
mom.
confusion out there. You made it available to be confused.
I was like, it's Mother's Day. You're a mom. She's a mom.
Y'all get the same gift.
Get the same bag. Yeah. No. So I
You
definitely
can't do that.
can't. Well,
You can't do that.
I learned my lesson. Cause she was like, "I'm the lamest nigga alive."
I remember one time I got my girl. I went on a boat trip. I got my girl and my ex the same bracelet. And what I found out.
Stevie J in the building.
Yeah, that was a bad decision. It was a bad decision. It was
Hey,
dope though.
Pound it.
I'm not gonna pound it that. I've grown out of that. But
Yo,
yeah,
I
it's
remember
you can't get the same for it. Females are in a way
They find shit out.
territorial, and it's like,
What?
you cannot get the female the same thing as any other female.
If-
No female wants that.
You know what's crazy though? If hypothetically, if a girl was to get me a PS5 and her dad a PS5,
gonna say
I wouldn't
something
give a
else. Hold on.
fuck.
But I was gonna say why your mom felt comfortable with that.
Cause
It's your mom. She's your only mom. She will be your mom no matter what. Yo, girl, that can change.
Oh, so that
That
insecurity
status
is there.
can change,
Mm.
right?
That's deep.
So yeah,
But on a day-to-day level, I definitely fuck with my girl more than I fuck with my mom's.
on a day-to-day level, but that's because that's fine. Your mom is your mom, though.
Yeah.
That will never change for nothing, nobody, no how, nigga. You can't say you're not my mom no more.
Macaulay Culkin did.
Did he in the movie?
No, like
in real life?
Yeah.
Why?
Whatever
Was
that
he
fancy
strung
word
out on
of,
some drugs or
he,
some
He
shit?
just wanted that independent autonomy, like his individuality. Whatever that word that.
Oh,
kids
when he
could
was
do.
younger, he said that. Oh, she probably controlled his money.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
that would make me say, you're not my mom no more. I'm just playing. Mom, I love you, mama. That'll be the name of this episode,
Yeah.
mama.
If a man told you he'll give you $5 million to knock on your mom's door and slap her, would you do it?
$5 million?
Yeah. To knock on your mom's door.
As soon as she opened it, slap her. How hard I gotta slap her? You gotta slap the shit out of her?
And if it ain't hard enough, you could not get the money. So you got to do it.
All right. Do you have to slap? You can't hurt her.
It's a slap.
I would do it. I would do it and give my mom $4 million.
Oh, shit. I was going to say $1 million.
No, I would give my mom. I'm slapping the fuck out of my mama, yo. I would slap my mama and give her $4 million.
See,
I don't like talking about this. I love my mama. I love my mama. But
taxes. You know, I gotta think about taxes. So
no, $5 million. You getting $5? There's no taxes. We're getting $5 million as a whole.
Yeah.
$5 million. You came up with the scenario. I'm telling you the parameters.
Gotta get
But
the whole thing. Hey,
$5 million. I'll give my mom $4 million, and I keep $1 million. Just cause this hurt me too.
I would have gave her one, but now speaking, I'll give her
Oh
one
no!
$5.
You give her $1.5.
That's still a lot.
Disrespectful.
Still a lot.
You gonna slap the fuck out of your mama and give her less than half, my nigga? You can't even come 2 and 2 with her. You gonna slap the fuck out your mama and not even come halfway?
Yo, but I'm gonna make it work. I'll give her more later. I'll give her like $1 million a year.
You old
give her like
savage ass
make it
nigga,
work.
bro.
I'll
What?
make it work. She gotta give me time. Give me time to make the money work.
Nah, off rip. If I have to do that, if I saw that was an opportunity, I'm slapping. I would do it, and then give her $4 million.
Where I love you though, mama. You know you're my favorite.
You don't love her enough.
You're my favorite mama.
You don't love her
now.
enough.
Chill.
You don't love her enough. You only get 1.5. Imagine how much you gonna get if he doesn't have to slap you.
Oh, now see that's
dirty.
Crazy. That's the difference. If you come across, you got to break everybody off. How much do you give them?
What do you mean?
If you won $5 million,
if I won $5 million,
how much would you give me?
Why would I give you anything?
Because I'm your brother. You seem like a lucky nigga, so it happened to you before it happened to me. So it's like,
it's not luck.
Oh,
it's not luck.
What is it?
What is what?
What, the chances of you winning the lottery?
Oh,
you're saying if you work hard and make your 5.
There you go.
If they sign you for 5 and don't give me nothing, you got.
What are you talking about from this?
Yeah.
If I got $5 million from this,
yeah,
and you got nothing?
Originally I was just saying like if you like scratch off a lottery ticket
and won $5 million,
yeah,
I would have to break off. I don't know. First of all, you wouldn't know. I'm not telling you.
You're not
You'll
telling
just be
me?
getting random money from me. I'll just start to seem very generous with my money with you. But you wouldn't know I won $5 million.
That's bad because you
know why?
definitely
You
know.
have that Moocher mentality.
No, nigga. No, you my dog. I wouldn't ask.
You my dog. That's why you would just
ask for like 50
That's why
to
you would just get random money from me, like just random shit. I'd be like, "Yo, Ryan, let's go to the mall," and I cop you a whole bunch of shit. You'll just be like, "Why?
Okay.
Why are you?" And I'd be like, secretly, I would know I got $5 million. I would never tell your ass though. Just this would go for anybody. I wouldn't tell anybody I won $5 million.
So I would probably give everybody about 20.
And you would go broke.
Nah, not everybody and a lot of people.
You would eventually go broke.
It would be like 200,000.
$200,000 out of $5 million. You're right.
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
a lot.
it ain't nothing crazy. But I would like
$20,000. You know, if you give somebody over $10,000, it's taxed. Smart thing to do is give them $9,000 at a time.
I've done a lot of illegal things in my life.
Yeah, but when those illegal things cost, when you're doing $200,000 of untaxed illegal things and it come back to hit you,
I don't know. I feel like I went to the strip club. I threw it at this booty club.
That's true.
And then really, I just gave it to my man.
You would seem like the dumbest nigga in the world.
What?
$200,000. I guess niggas throw $200,000 in the strip club.
If I got $5 million, yes,
that blows my mind. Is that what you would do? Would you do that?
Yeah, that's like community service to me. That's like paying tithes.
That makes my brain hurt.
What?
That makes my brain hurt.
I would definitely give $200,000 if I had $5 million.
To the strippers.
No, I'm talking about the friends and family.
I'm talking about throwing $200,000 in the strip club.
I could see it happening,
the
but
fact that you have to think about it.
I have to have more than $5 million. If I had if I was $100 millionaire, like Floyd or T.I. or Lil Wayne, if I was one of them niggas, it's fucking Diddy. Diddy don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm sure he $200,000. It's really just throwing.
It come back to principle for me. Remember that conversation?
What, you don't like feeding people and helping them?
No, I'm not throwing away my money for nothing. I'm not throwing away my money for nothing. Absolutely nothing. What am I getting out of you? What are you?
Tithes. Putting out that good energy.
It's paying tithes.
Paying tithes.
Okay.
Like you could be putting it in the church, but you're giving it to a stripper because you're paying tithes. So sponsors, you can go right here and thank y'all for another great show. Yo, yeah, you think we'll ever be able to get sponsors?
I don't know. I don't even know what it takes to get sponsors.
That
was never one of my concerns.
I think it start with views and shit. That we fucking up there. So yeah, you right.
It definitely start. It would have to start with views.
Yo, word.
Would you ever get fake views on something?
Yeah. If like everybody else could tell, shit, how much? Man, I wouldn't care if
just 10, not even thinking about it. Just
If 10 people saw this, but when everybody click on it, it says 100,000 people saw it. Yes, nigga, I'm 10 toes down with that. And then I think that's gonna bring more views. That's how it's gonna get to 1 million because they're gonna be like, oh shit, everybody watching it.
I like the idea of the come up being organic.
Working from the bottom.
The come up being organic and authentic. I like that idea.
You know, I'm gonna find a way to make it.
Yeah, you're what do you call it?
By any means necessary radicalist. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
They kill your cat, you kill they dog.
What's that from?
Malcolm X.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I didn't know.
Stay woke.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, what's up? Are we done?
Yeah, that's why I was.
This is the podcast.
I was trying to end it. I was. Now
I
feel
like, so
but it's airy now. We got to make like a joke or something.
It's not.
Here, off the real. Let's Goku versus Naruto. Only reason I'm asking because y'all can't see Josh if you listen to it, but he wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt.
You can't see the back. It's a big ass one on the back.
So,
this is the what the Kami.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the Kami kanji. Goku. I don't even know. That's not a question.
That's crazy.
Goku.
A lot of people disagree with you out there.
I don't care.
You watch Hunter x Hunter?
Goku killed them too, huh?
You watch Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah. That shit was dope.
What?
What about Sword Art Online?
No. I have not watched that one.
No,
Is it good?
It's trippy because it's like being in a video game, but it's like
I saw
real.
it. I think I started watching it one time, then I just didn't stick with it.
Attack on Titan's coming back.
It's already back.
It is?
Yeah.
What episode is it on?
Like 3, maybe 4 this week. Yeah, it's
I'm
definitely
gonna
back.
watch that.
It's definitely back.
That's dope.
It started off pretty good. It was a little confusing where it started, but it's good.
I like that the last season kind of went. So like I feel like season 2 is like eat, kill.
The new
and
Titans.
Season 3 was kind of a little.
The new Titan that they showed in the first episode was dope as hell.
He was.
Yeah.
I just.
But it's supposed. I taught one of my homeboys. He read all the manga already. Book. So he's done with it, and he said this season is like about to get real as hell. So I can't wait for it.
My Hero Academia.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that too.
One Punch Man.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm
just
into
feel
all
like
that.
It's just he too good though. That's too good of a power. One Punch Man to be
Midoriya?
a fighter. Yeah.
Oh no. One Punch Man. Yeah.
I feel like that's too great of a power. You know, it's a good one too. 7 Deadly Sins. Oh, that long way.
7 Deadly. I haven't watched that one.
Oh man.
What's the new one? The new one that came out last year. The guy, he's a sword dude.
Like Inuyasha?
No, it's a new one that just came out last year. Oh man, he's samurai.
Samurai Champloo? That's
it's a new one that just came out last year. How many times I gotta say that?
I don't know.
Where your phone at? I gotta find it now. Open it. Internet. New anime.
But yeah, it's a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bakugo, probably one of my favorite characters.
Bakugo is a good character. I like Bakugo.
It's always that, like, he's Vegeta, basically, to that nigga. Like, you know, I'm gonna be better than you. Everybody already know I'm better than you, but really, he not though. He not.
What is it called?
I wonder whether you type in new sword.
I just typed in new 2000.
It's crazy how smart Google is. Like,
Google
you could
knows
type
everything.
in some random ass bullshit, and Google will be like, "I know what you mean, bro. Chill, I got you." They even got it now that you could hum into your phone, and they'll play the song that you hum. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, they do.
Technology is too powerful. It is still crazy to me also that people was scared about the retina scanner thing or like the face scan thing.
Oh, now it's just normal now, man.
Yeah, it's normal.
It's like we don't even care about it. I don't even know why I typed this
I
in.
was
I
like,
would never find it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you never find it. I always was wondering, like, why does that even matter? Because, like, it only comes in effect if you kill somebody. Like, if you kill somebody, yeah, they definitely going to find your ass because you don't put your face in the system about 1,000 times. But if you don't kill nobody or do any crimes, then them having a copy of your face shouldn't matter. Nor your fingerprint.
I always forget this anime, dude. Whatever.
It's crazy if somebody's able to watch this and guess what?
It's a new one. It just came out. They're supposed to have a movie coming out about it. It's a guy. He's a samurai. And he's a little kid, and he runs with little weird. And he has the guy with the boar's head. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Boar's head. Anime with man with boar's head. Boars.
I was just gonna let it go. I don't know.
Boar.
No, but I do know what you're talking about though. Like I could see the head on the body.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Okay.
Yeah. All I wanted to say is that's dope.
Word.
That's dope on that one.
Word.
But yeah, man, I'm real into anime.
Just to say that, because I want to, get this whole little topic out, because this is a good one. I feel like it's dope. Inuyasha daughter's show. I can't remember the name of it. It's like Princess something or whatever. That's good.
I haven't watched it.
It's Inuyasha daughter and like his nieces, because it's his brother daughters. He got twins, but that's a real good one. That's on the first couple episodes too. And Naruto coming to the end. Not Naruto, but his son Boruto.
I never watched Boruto.
The manga is coming up to where Naruto dies.
Oh.
Yeah, sad.
All right. So this was episode 5, Hp&G podcast. Everybody out there, have a happy new year. Stay safe, drink safe, social distance, all that fancy stuff. We're trying to get out of this pandemic in 2021. 2021 has to be the year where we end this shit.
Are you optimistic?
Yeah, I'm optimistic.
Okay.
I'm an optimistic person. So I feel like we'll get over it,
We'll get over it.
but we have to do our part. And yeah, definitely. Happy New Year to everyone.
Peace.
Peace.